check, 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need, get over the fear, and get started.
Hello, thank you for calling. My name is Alex. How can I help you today?
Yes, I'm interested in selling my apartment building. I was just online and I seen you guys' phone number.
Great, you're interested in selling your apartment building. I can help you with that. May I please have your first and last name?
It's Bradley, Bradley.
And you said you saw our information online?
Mm-hmm.
Did you also fill out the online application?
Yeah, I sent it, but I don't know if it went through because I did it from my phone. I just sent it and it just went right back to the original home page. That's why I called.
I actually did find information.
Yes, it did go through. Okay.
Yep, it went through. So give me just 1 second. And the best email address of where we can email you an offer, our purchase manager actually can email you an offer to purchase your house is at gmail.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And would you happen to have an alternate number where we may reach you?
No, this one's good. This is my cell phone. This is the only phone I use.
Okay. That's a mobile phone. That's perfect. Well, Bradley, thank you for calling us to buy your house. Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it, okay?
Okay.
Great. And again, my name is Alex, and my job is to collect all the information necessary for our purchase manager to construct the very best offer for you if your house qualifies. So as we go through the process, you'll notice that I will be writing down the information that we need to have in order to present you with a fair and intelligent offer as quickly as possible, usually within the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's get started, yes?
Okay.
Great. And let's see, you already told me you ran across this on the website, and you do have a house, or well, in your case, an apartment building that you are hoping to sell, yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Like I said, we're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. And is this property currently listed with the real estate broker?
No.
No. And the address of the property you're hoping to sell is 6047?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for helping me with that. Now, you know, Bradley, no one knows more about your house than you do, and we do buy houses all over the country. So we are actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, then we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair costs the house may need. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase your house that will later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense, yes?
Yes.
That's great. So let me ask you, what amount should we assume that we will have to pay in total repair costs and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
Well, everything... I got it out, and I put brand new, so everything from the sinks, the kitchen, everything, flooring. I just got the new service, electric service. Matter of fact, the guy is supposed to be coming in tomorrow to finish, so the electric could get I got the electric permit, and they gotta get check whatever they call. And the second floor, that's the only thing. I'm not finished with the second floor, so the repairs with the second floor still need finished. So that might be like $2,000 to $3,000 to finish up, and then that's it. Then the third floor. The third floor, I mean, the ladies living in there, but if you want to, if they wanted to remodel the kitchen, that's it.
Okay, so
I say like I say $4,000 to $5,000 on everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, everything new service, new electric service. I got the new service boxes put on the outside. I got new panel boxes in the basement, all new wire and everything.
perfect. So you did most of the upgrading and stuff already, so we would only need to maybe expect about $5,000 worth?
Yeah, and that's for the second floor. That's for the second floor. The lady from the third floor, once the second floor got finished, she wanted to move down on the second floor, but that's another story. Y'all can do what y'all want.
So Bradley, what do you believe? What do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we send out a real estate appraiser over to have the property appraised tomorrow, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
In today's market, I guarantee you, when I bought the house, it was worth 100. Right now, with the second floor not finished, it's easy worth 180,000.
180,000, even with the second floor not fully.
Yeah, I had it appraised before I even put all the work into it, and it was up to 160,000. I mean,
okay.
I got another guy looking at it today. I mean, he even knows, everybody knows there's equity in that house. I mean, that house and in the area where it is, that's where they want them houses, that they're building them houses. They're trying to get them houses. If I held on to it for like 2-3 years, I could easily get 300,000.
And is there a mortgage on the house that we will need to pay off, Bradley?
No, I bought it.
You bought it free and clear?
Yeah, I got the deed. Everything was clear, everything.
Great. So, Bradley, what were you hoping to sell your house for? This would be the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all of the repair and update costs have been considered, after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and after we pay the loan off. This is what we call the walkaway money.
I don't have no loan. I don't have a loan. You don't have no loan to pay off.
So then we won't have to worry about that part. This is what we call the walk-away money, Bradley. Go ahead and share with me, what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with?
But I'll say between 115 to 130,000.
Between 115 and 130,000?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with that amount as your walk-away money, Bradley?
Because I know how much I paid for the house, I know how much I put into it, and I what I want to make after that, and I know how much it's worth. You could go online and look at it. All places when you go online and look at it, they like 130 and something, and that's like I said before I even put work in, before I put what I put into it.
Okay, and you said between 115 and 130,000,
yeah.
And you can't see yourself doing better for us, Bradley?
Like what?
Is 115,000 the lowest that you'll go?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Bradley, I actually have all the information we need for now. So at this time, we need to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I'd like to set up an appointment to have our purchase manager contact you back and make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase manager to contact you? We have time available. Okay, well, great. Anytime. It looks like I have appointments open on Monday the 22nd at either 9 or 9:30. Which one would be better for you?
It doesn't matter. Anytime.
It doesn't matter anytime? Okay, well, then our purchase manager will contact you between 9 and 9:30 on the 22nd, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Great. Then one more thing, Bradley, when our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on the price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. And one last question. When our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there so that we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all of the decision makers be there for the appointment?
There's only me.
You're the only decision maker? That's perfect. Is there anything you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
No.
No? Okay. Well, Bradley, we look forward to buying your house. Thank you, and you have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, is this Bradley?
Yes.
Hi, Bradley. This is Ryan, and it looks like you spoke to Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house.
Yes.
Fantastic. I am calling back to verify that the information we have is correct. so that we can come to an agreement to purchase your property. Is this a good time for you, Bradley?
Yes, we could talk.
Great. And is this the best number to contact you at, just in case we get disconnected?
Yes, it is.
It is. Perfect. And do you happen to have an alternative number where we may reach you at?
No, this is my cell phone number, only phone number. This is the only number you need to get in touch with.
The only number to reach you at. Sounds good.
Yes.
And it does look like I have your email address, which is at gmail.com, correct?
That is correct.
Thank you so much for that, Bradley. And you did call us because you have a house you are hoping to sell, yes?
Yes. What's your name and your company?
My name is Ryan, and this is 1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH. You had spoke with Alex on the phone?
Okay. What's the number? 1-800. What is it?
1-800-SELL.
I called a couple people, and I just want to make sure.
Okay, yeah.
1-800. 1-800. What is it?
1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH.
All right.
Okay, and that's fantastic that you did give us a call, and we're glad you're doing your research. And we're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. And this house actually sounds like kind of one of the properties we're looking for. This property is not currently listed with the real estate broker, correct?
No, it's not.
That's not correct. Listed. No, that's great. And we're speaking about 6047 Street?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much for that. And when asked about the amount we should assume we'll need to pay in total repair costs and worker upgrades, you said there was about $5,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
$5,000, no problem. And we do buy houses in any condition, from the ugliest to the most beautiful house on the block. We don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all. So after we buy your house, we will be the ones paying for any of the necessary repairs or updates if needed. Bradley, what's causing you to want to sell this property?
Because I'm putting too much money into it, and I'm just tired of putting money into it because everything I'm putting into it is coming out my pocket. When I bought the property, I didn't think I would have to, I thought I could get like a home repair line to help me out. And that's not happening. It's just everything is coming out my pocket, and it's too much.
It's too much. Okay, so it's kind of a financial burden. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm understanding?
And that's initially what I want to do anyway, is buy a property, fix them up, and sell them anyway.
Of course.
But this one, I didn't. I put a little bit too much than what I thought it was going to be.
All right. So okay. So you're just putting a little too much more money than we would have liked, and we can certainly help you with that. What have you done so far to try and sell your house?
Nothing, just same thing, just contacted people and let them know it's up for sale.
Just let them know it's up for sale. So doing a little shopping, that's great. And do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one or to meet future goals?
Do I what?
Do you need to sell this house in order to buy the next one or to meet future goals?
I don't have to, but it will help a lot.
It would help a lot. Okay. And that's just going to make us the perfect buyer for you. Because we're not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy your house and close on the date of your choice. Bradley, with that being said, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
As soon as possible. The sooner the better for me.
The sooner the better. So closing in the next 20 to 30 days would be fine for you?
Yes.
Yes, great. And what's going to happen if it doesn't sell? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house, and how is that going to affect your plans to sell it?
If it don't sell, I'm going to just keep collecting rent off of it.
Keep collecting rent.
Eventually it'll sell.
Eventually it'll sell. And the property is currently rented, you said?
The first and the third floor is rented, not the second floor.
Not the second floor, so first and third rented. Okay. And how much are you currently renting these properties for?
I'm charging $800.
800. And are any of these tenants on a lease contract, or are they all month to month?
They're all on a year contract.
A year contract. Do you know when that contract will expire?
next year in April, I think. I will have to go look at my papers.
Next year in April. Do you know if any of them are closing sooner than that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, Bradley, we're actually looking to buy as soon as possible. And what I'm understanding is that, because we'll have to honor the leases on the property, we won't be able to buy them as soon as possible. Is that correct?
No, I mean, you can still, they're people, they'll work with you. I know. I mean, because I already explained to them what I was doing, that I was going to sell. So, I mean, they're on board with it. They know I got to do what I got to do. It's not personal, it's business.
Right. And the only concern that we really have is that, some of these houses we keep and some of them we sell. So if there's a lease holding till, the end of the year, we would have to honor that lease.
Like I said, you talk to these people. I mean, before I even sell, I will let them know what they will have to do. I mean, that you guys want a lease, a month-to-month lease or whatever you guys would want.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying. They already know what I'm doing. So they know if I sell a property, things might change as far as the lease. I mean, they're already aware of that.
Right. Okay. And what do you believe is the max you could rent these properties for?
They're both two bedrooms. All 3 units is 2 bedrooms. I talked to people in that area. You could get I say $900 a piece for the 2 bedrooms, because I talked to people when I first bought the property. I talked to landlords on that street, and they were telling me for 2, because they were saying I'm renting it out for a good price, because people's charging $900 a month for 2 bedrooms, and for 1 bedroom they're charging $800, $750 to $800 for 1 bedroom.
Okay, so it sounds like you could be charging a little bit more on these.
Yeah, I could be charging a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. The people I'm renting to are good with it. The one lady, she was already the lady on the 3rd floor. She was already living there, so I had to change. That's what I'm saying. I changed her lease. She was right. So that's what I'm saying. They know. And then the lady on the 1st floor, she's like family, so she understands what's going on.
Well, that's good that you have very cooperative tenants, and hopefully that will help us. And as far as the value of the home, you said you believe it to be worth about $180 in today's market. Is that correct?
Yes. $180.
Okay. Is that as is or a perfect condition price?
That's when I just went on, when I Googled it, that's before I even put the stuff into it that I did. It was different websites said different things, but none of them was no lower than $120,000, and that's as is before I did work to it.
Okay, before you did work. So do you believe the house is 180 as is, or putting it in perfect condition?
As is, right now is about valued at 180.
180. Okay, great.
Perfect condition is probably valued at 200,000.
200,000. All right, I understand. And are you aware what the houses that are similar to your property in the same area and condition are selling for in today's market?
No, I really didn't do all that research.
Didn't have a chance to do that research. That's fine. Bradley, I did also want to ask if you were aware of how expensive it is and all the costs involved with selling a house like yours to a traditional buyer.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be including the cost of real estate broker commission, the monthly mortgage payments while the property sells, several months of holding costs, and this is not even including all the buyer's lender requirements, like repair costs, pest inspections, and roof certifications. And that list goes on and on. And in order for the seller to sell their house, it could cost you, the seller, and what we've typically been seeing, anywhere from 10 to 20% of the sales price. So what I'd like to ask you is, how much would you say it would cost you to sell your house to a traditional buyer?
Well, everything is inspected. Like I said, everything is inspected. I'm meeting the electrical. I got all the electric put in, so I'm meeting that inspector on Wednesday, so he could pass that inspection. Everything else is inspected. When I bought the property, we went in front of my lawyers, and my lawyers did all the research to make sure there wasn't no liens and nothing on it. And I think they only had to pay maybe like $1,200. I can't remember, but I could get in touch with my lawyers and find out.
Okay. So how much do you believe it would cost you to sell this house?
It won't cost me nothing to sell it. I mean, what you mean?
How much would it cost you to sell to a traditional buyer if you were to go through a real estate agent?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that works selling property. I really don't know.
That's fine. And like I had mentioned, it does usually cost around that 10 to 20%. So you would be looking at anywhere from $18,000 to $36,000. And most home sellers don't discover how much it really costs to sell, not until after they're finally presented with the seller's closing costs. Sometimes months after they've been trying to sell, do they discover that it could cost that 10 to 20%. And Bradley, is there a mortgage on this property?
No.
No mortgage. Okay, so it's free and clear. That's good. Bradley, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We actually buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay all of the costs. The things like the real estate commission, title insurance, and escrow fees, as well as the transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certifications, and that list goes on. And we do buy them in an as-is condition, so we are going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we've seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is I know you said you had tenants living in the home, and we'll be able to work with them. They can actually stay there for as long as they need to, and we can still get you the money on the date of your choice. We will be paying cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing it's sold, and not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. Because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and this is not going to happen to you, Bradley. Isn't that really what you want?
Exactly. I just want to get it done and over with.
Exactly.
As soon as possible and the easiest way possible.
As soon as possible and the easiest way possible. Well, we do it pretty easy and fast, so hopefully we can help you with all of that. And the net amount
that's what I really didn't want to do, guys, go through real estate agency. That's why I'm trying this first, and I guess if that don't work out, then I'll go with a real estate agent.
Okay. And let's go ahead and talk about the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair costs and updates have been considered, after your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and if there was a loan on this property after we'd pay it off, what we call the walkaway money. I understand you were looking to walk away with $130, no less than $115. Is that correct?
Yeah, or the best offer. It really don't. I really don't have no. I mean, maybe that's my problem. I don't have no set amount. I just, as long as I walk away with more than what I put into it. I'm not trying to walk away with, triple the money, triple what I put into it. I'm not trying to do that.
Okay.
Just as long as I get what I paid for and what I put into it.
Yes, and Alex did mention that to me, that you were interested in at least breaking even as far as to what you put into the house and what you've invested. And we understand that. We can appreciate it. What I'd like to ask is how much, what is the least you will take?
The least for our property I would take, I don't know, maybe like let's just say 90 to 95,000, something like that.
You said 90 to 95,000.
Yeah, that's the least. But
That's
I
the
hate
least.
saying the least because that's what people gonna go for, the least.
The least. Mm. You can't see yourself doing better than 90,000.
Huh?
You can't see yourself doing better than that 90,000.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what the person is offering me and what I'm gonna walk away with.
What you're walking with. Okay. And what I'd like to ask, Bradley, is what is the lowest you will go?
You keep asking me that. I keep saying I don't like to say that because then, I mean, I'm just the best offer. Put it that way.
The best offer. Okay. And pretty much what I'm asking is, what is the least amount of cash that you're hoping to walk away with, that you'd be comfortable walking away with?
The best offer. I'm
The
not
best.
gonna put no amount because then I'll say amount and that's what you're gonna go on. Like, okay, well he's saying 90,000 or he's saying 40,000, whatever I decide to say for the lowest. That's what you're gonna go start at. Now I don't want that. I'm going
Right.
for the best offer.
I definitely understand. Let me see here. Do you think you could do 80,000, Bradley?
That I walk away with in cash?
Would you consider 80,000? That's right.
Probably 90,000.
90,000. So 80,000 just wouldn't work for you?
90,000 will work better for me.
90,000 will work better. Okay, so are you saying that at 90,000 you are committed to selling your property to us today?
See, you want me to commit?
That's right. We need a commitment.
Shoot. But I say 90,000 is that walking away after everything?
90,000 is what we're going to put in your pocket to walk away from the property. We're going to be paying for all the repair costs, the closing costs, any of the holding costs on the property. So there would be no cost to you. You know, when we...
There's no holding cost. There's no liens on it. Everything is good. Everything is inspected.
Okay, good. Yeah, so no, the 90,000 would be net to you. So that would be your walkaway money.
It sounds good, but I know I could get more. I know it.
You know you could get more?
90,000. If 90,000, if y'all did it 90,000, that I'll walk away with, and I don't have nothing. Yeah, I'll do 90,000.
90,000. Okay. So if we could insure you, and you know we will be paying for all the repairs, you are committed to selling your property for 90,000, correct?
Yeah, that 90,000 in my pocket. Nothing. I won't have to pay for nothing.
That's right. You're not going to pay for anything. 90,000 will be in your pocket. So if I can get an approval for the purchase price of the 90,000, what you're saying is you are ready to sell your house to us today, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bradley, let me go ahead and move forward with buying your house. And the email where I can send you the purchase agreement is at gmail.com. Is this correct?
Yes. I got a question now, because I said 90,000. Like I said, I got people out there. What if we hang up and somebody offer me 95 or just say something like that? So I didn't make no written commitment with you guys or not, right?
Well, we will be sending over a purchase agreement, and what it is that you're agreeing to sell our house. It is up to you to move forward with it. You're able to cancel, and we're able to terminate. So it's on both ends.
Okay. Well,
okay.
Yeah, that's what yeah, okay, because, I mean, like I said, you said today, so, all right, as long as I know that I'm not putting it a commitment. I mean, I am doing a commitment, but if somebody offer me more, I'm going to take that. or vice versa. If you guys decide y'all don't want to do that, y'all can drop out.
I definitely understand, and that is what we need is the commitment. But Bradley, pretty much what it is that, you know, we're probably the most serious buyers you've talked to yet, and we'd like to come to that commitment to purchase the home without having any doubt in our mind that we're going to keep going back and forth as to if we need to be offering you more or if you'd like more or if we need to be offering you less.
And that's what I want to do. I want to have somebody, okay, boom. So I don't have to answer no more calls from nobody. I don't have to keep trying, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
And that's where we're trying to be at with you as well.
All right, well, okay, well, let's just work it. So, yeah, I said 90,000. I mean, I'll take a loss.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to send the purchase agreement over to you. Do you have a printer at home or possibly a fax machine at home?
Yeah, I have one. But if that's the case, could you send it to my different email? I got another email that I got that I print my stuff off on my printer.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead and give that to me.
Oh, no, go ahead. Just send it to this. I can always send it to that other email address and then do it.
Okay, no problem. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Send it over to you. All you got to do is review it, print it out, sign it, and send it on back. When do you think I could expect it back?
You can expect it back today after I look it over and make sure, I mean, it's all right. It ain't nothing that I will have to run by my lawyers, is it?
You're always welcome to if you'd like. It's not usually what happens with them, but if you'd like to read them over, you could always give us a call and ask us any questions that you're concerned about as far as the purchase agreement. And once we get them back, we can actually open escrow right away.
Okay, so no later, either later on today or first thing in the morning, I'll have them sent to you.
Okay,
do I have
sounds
to put
good,
attention anybody on it?
Nope, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and leave my personal fax number on there for you. You can either send it back fax or email. So I'll leave all my information on there on the email I sent to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, and congratulations. I'll speak with you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, is this Bradley?
Yes.
Hey, Bradley, it's Ryan. So I went ahead and I sent it over. Everything looks good at the board. They approved it, and they told me to send it on over to you. So I just wanted to make sure and let you know that you should be receiving it here shortly, and then go ahead and review it. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. We're going to be closing here in the next half hour. If I don't answer, feel free to leave me a message, and I'll get back with you in the morning, okay?
Will do. And I'll I'll read it over, and I'll probably fax it over to you tomorrow morning.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Bradley, and congratulations.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Bradley.
Yes.
This is Ryan, and it looks like I received the purchase agreement. Thank you so much for sending that back over.
Yeah, my thing was I tried to fax it. You gave me the same fax number as your phone number.
Yeah, my telephone number doubles as my fax number.
Because when I tried to fax it, it didn't go through.
It didn't go through. That's odd. But yeah, that's the same fax number that I have. I can also give you another one if you'd like.
Yeah, you could just send it in my email. So what do we have to do now? So what's the process now?
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it over to my transaction coordinator. From my transaction coordinator, she's going to be setting up to open escrow. We're also going to be setting up a different couple ways to verify the value of the property. We're going to have an appointment to send out an appraiser to go see the home, and then after that, once we get all those back, closing attorney fixes up the papers to close on the property. It shouldn't take too long, but that's where we're in the process of is ordering everything to be set right now.
Okay, so what's the time frame we're looking at about?
Well, on the purchase agreement, it says 60 days or sooner. So the sooner is always the goal. And usually we're able to close them within about, under 60 days, around 30 days, usually with no pending problems.
Okay, yeah, now it's pending. Okay, all right, that's good, because I'm looking to get more property, so I just wanted to make sure before I put my eggs in one basket,
Of course, I definitely understand, Bradley. So thank you so much for getting that over to me so quickly. And like I said, once we get it back over, we can open escrow right away, and that's what we're going to start working on next, okay?
Okay, and don't forget to send me another number in my email.
No problem. I'll do that. Let me go ahead and make note of that right now. So, send alternative fax number, and I'll go ahead and put that in your file, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Bradley. We'll be in contact with you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch